the chest.
Anal.
All right, we got it.
All right, we got
Hey!
Penis.
So yeah, welcome to KCene.
Welcome to KCene.
KCene first session. Let's go.
All right.
So Cole, what do you do? I hear you like acoustic music covers. Is that what you do?
I do. So I play a lot of acoustic covers and working on creating more, or just making, having more variety in the songs that I can cover and play for funsies.
Or not for funsies.
Or not for funsies, yes.
Like what? Like what? What do you like playing? What do you like listening to? Like what are we talking about?
What's
here?
your go-to guitar song right now?
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Go-to guitar song.
If you just pick up a guitar, like what do you play? What song you go
Pretty
to?
much
Stairway to
anything by
Heaven?
Bowling for Soup.
Oh wait.
No, not Stairway to Heaven.
No.
Anything by Bowling for Soup, pretty much.
Oh, so the shirt. I see. I see what you did
yeah.
there. Hey.
Anything by Bowling for Soup.
I did the same thing.
I came from work.
So did I. Kind of.
So probably like, I mean, I know almost every Bowling for Soup song on guitar. Actually,
Nice.
like almost every single one. Not some of their newer stuff, like new, like released in 2023 or 2024. But
Do you sing with it?
yeah, I sing and play.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can
I
do the
thought you
Phineas and Ferb intro.
There's 104 days of summer vacation. Yes,
Yeah.
I could do that.
Is that Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I can't believe this. Today he learned.
I did.
So yeah, and then I just go to a whole bunch of local shows.
Ooh,
So
local
we all.
shows. Local shows.
Hey, they shouted us out.
They
Hell
did.
yeah, they did.
Like KCene. Go to those. That's how I met you guys.
Hell yeah.
KCene.
So much fun.
So that's pretty much it. And then I have some solo, not my solo stuff. Me and my buddies' music we're working on kind of separate. But
Hell
we
yeah.
haven't released anything yet. So,
You should.
You're going to have to keep us posted on that.
yes. Yes. What about you? I'm looking at you. The sexy
Ramanji,
man.
go.
Not me.
The sexy man.
That's that one.
Yeah. Look how dressed up he is.
I do
Fancy
be
man.
dressed up. I do be dressed up fancy.
Fancy man.
So that's a me.
Fancy man.
So yeah,
You got a big boy job.
I do. I work for an architecture firm. I design buildings.
So far off from mine.
I'm sorry. I like playing video games though. I mean, like as you guys can see, I got a oops shit. Ramanji, I'm sorry. That's your PC case.
It's okay. It's not built yet.
It isn't built. It's got
We'll get
broken
there.
parts in it right now.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Gotta throw that one in there.
have to. So I build PCs. I like gaming. I design buildings. I like drinking, having fun with friends, and going to KCene shows, and singing, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm busy and do no sleep.
Nice.
I mean, you didn't do that beforehand.
Shut up.
To be fair.
Shut up.
You
All
didn't
right.
sleep much before.
Yeah. So, like Cole mentioned, like we met through KCene, us and Cole, but
Yeah.
me and Roman here have known each other since high school. So,
Your freshman year, what was I, a junior?
you were a junior when I was a freshman, yeah?
I don't know
That's
if I knew
accurate.
that.
'Cause you're 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, so junior.
I'm not 13 years old, but
No.
I graduated in 13.
That's what I meant.
I'm just clarifying.
That's what
for
I
y'all.
meant. No, he's 13 years old. He's
big
got an
ass
architecture
13-year-old.
job. He's all fancy.
13 years old with 2 kids.
Woo! Oh,
What were you doing at 13?
That was not where I was going with that.
Sus.
What was I doing at 13? Pretty much the same shit I'm doing now.
Fuck yeah.
Screaming.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Cowabunga it is.
I do the scream.
You do the scream.
I do the scream.
Anybody who's gone to a KCene show knows you do the scream.
Yeah.
You do. He does.
It's so much fun. I love that.
I cannot scream.
Yeah, I can teach you. Maybe.
Maybe that's
You
want
wanna
to
learn?
on one of the sessions.
Maybe like
A little bit.
a little bit,
Little bit.
but really like not like.
I can attempt. It sounds shit.
No, you can kind of do it.
I don't like the way I sound, but then again, anytime I record myself singing, I don't like the way that sounds either. So
Yeah, because you're not used to your singing mic voice.
I hate it.
I get that. I
It
get
takes
that.
a
I get
while.
that. I get that.
So, a little bit about me. I went to school to record music in college, so I know the ins and outs of why people don't like their voices when microphones. I didn't used to either, because I thought I sucked. But then
Yeah, I do.
getting enough compliments at shows and everything, I'm just like, no, I don't sound bad. I just sound bad to me.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Actually, I can relate.
So
So yeah.
I do think I sound bad. Like, honestly.
I don't
every time
think
hear
you
it.
sound bad.
Actually, I know I sound better with a mic. Like now, I know that for
Yes.
100%. Like raw. Like
It takes time.
It's not like awful, but like definitely over mic. Like oh,
So,
like
like I said, I went to school to record music. That doesn't mean that's what I do. I wish I could do that still. I got to get everything set up to do that, but
fuck yeah.
If
I
you
don't have
need
it.
if you need somebody to record music, it sounds like somebody is available.
let me get equipment first. I don't have like anything anymore because
If you have your own studio and you need personnel, sounds like somebody.
please hire me. Yes.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, please do.
So, hey, what local shows have you guys gone to recently? Let's get into some of these topics.
Local or just shows around the area?
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Kinda.
Local is like local musicians. The ones I've seen recently are not local musicians.
My bad. Shows in the area. I
In
meant
general,
that
yeah.
as that, but like as shows in the area. But you're right.
I've only gone to one recently.
KCene.
Well, that. Other than that,
I've only been to KCene.
but
Yeah, same.
the last one I went to was actually a rave.
Nice.
It was fun. It was fun except for the venue's ass.
Ooh.
I won't go into that.
Why not?
Not yet, at least.
Why not?
I don't want to. Yeah, I kind of do, but no.
I mean, explain why. If you explain
Okay.
why, we could talk about it.
So-
We could, like, debate, you know?
You know, because you were there when it happened the first time.
Oh, the first time.
The first time. It hasn't happened since, but it could very easily. We went to what was that? An emo night show at Aura.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I do not like Aura at all. Personal opinion. A lot of people do like the place, but I personally do not.
You know, I don't mind the place.
The crowd is ass every single time I go.
Yeah. And so honestly, do you blame the venue for that, or do you just blame
I
the audience?
don't
You know what I'm saying?
know.
Like,
You're like, I don't know.
Because it almost feels to me like it's the bartenders that's the problem.
yeah, what?
Because the more people drink there, the stupider they get, which is normal, but it's worse there than anywhere else I've been. Because I've seen some drunk as shit people and they were perfectly fine. At Aura, the drunk as shit people are awful.
Bad luck.
I don't know if it's the crowd I'm in, like the scene.
Man, Aura's the only place I've gone and gotten roofied.
Same.
I think
We
Yeah.
got roofied.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, I think it's just the scene over there. I mean, I've never been. I don't think. But
So the
You
rave
don't remember
scene...
because the roofie, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm
He wasn't
kidding.
there. The rave scene used to be really fun. I dropped off of the rave scene. Oh, what was that?
2015.
2015, something like that. Yeah,
2015.
because it started to be more about
Drugs.
essentially, and not about the music and having a good time.
Yeah.
And Plur no longer exists, as far as I know. Plur? Peace, love, unity, respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
I haven't seen anybody do the handshake when they're passing candy in like 10 years.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've never been to a rave.
They're fun. They used to be really fun.
I mean,
But
now it's all about Molly and X. That's that's raves now.
They're
like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
That's why I think that's like the thing. Like I see on social media, I see like. So I haven't been personally, so I can't like really bash on that.
But the other thing is that
hard.
any rave that's not at Aura has been fine. It's just Aura that sucks.
Where
I mean, Aura's like right near Westport.
Oh,
So is the other places I've gone.
I don't know. I feel like as we're talking about Kansas City, right? Like Aura, Levy.
oh God, the levee.
I hate the Levy so much.
I do.
I go there for KC Emo. That's the only reason I will show up.
I went to KC Emo once there and got knocked on stage.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I remember
do.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that because I pulled you. I was like, bro, we gotta stay up. We gotta keep
I was
each
like,
other up.
whack.
Yeah, and then you stood on the edge of the pit at that point afterwards.
I was like, fuck this.
Yeah. That one was bad.
And then a time.
It wasn't a
before
bad
that-
show, but that was bad crowd.
Yeah. A time before that, I was at a karaoke night at the levee.
So, yeah, I guess my question then, like, you guys' opinion, do you blame management of the venue for that? Like,
A little
like,
bit, yeah. At least for Aura.
I blame people.
Because I
For
see the
people.
I see the bodyguards and everybody going around Aura like crazy, and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Being a bouncer or being a bodyguard or anything like that, you only have so much jurisdiction within your job.
Yeah.
Which
But they walk
which
the
is-
whole crowd like
which is kind of-
all night.
Which is what kind of sucks about it. So I do armed security, and me having a commission, like I have to be commissioned through KCPD when I'm working in KCMO or Kansas City.
Yeah.
That, depending on the client and everything and my licensing, I can like detain people. I can do things within the property. A bouncer probably cannot do those things. I mean, they probably have permission to throw people out and do things like that.
Right. Off
But
the
they-
private property.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they,
but
like,
they could,
they like.
They could at least tell people not to be dumb.
Oh no, yes.
They don't do that.
They're also at a little bit higher risk than I am in the sense of they don't have protection.
That's fair.
I do. I get to wear a vest. I get to have a gun.
I'm just gonna hold on to
I get
this.
to have all those things, and
cannot get comfortable.
so if a bouncer picks a fight with the wrong person, and considering the crowd out in KC,
You're right.
have to
You're
pick
right.
it. You do have to pick and choose your battles in the field.
And that's
That's
unfortunate
what
about
sucks.
yeah.
So when you go to a music venue, I mean, usually the crowd can check itself.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times where the crowd checks itself, and then the venue steps in when it has to. That probably just isn't a place where that happens. So besides raves, what shows have you done?
Just KC Emo.
Gone to. Just KC Emo.
Recently, at least.
All right, and that's the same for me. I mean,
me too.
as busy
Me
as
too.
my schedule has been, unfortunately, I haven't been able to go to any shows.
I'm in the same boat. Like, I do have. There is a show coming up in July that I'm going to.
Dang, you're
Bowling-
waiting all the way till July. I think I've got a couple in April that we're planning on
Bowling
going
for
to.
Soup.
I already got you tickets for one.
I know, I'm so excited.
Bowling
I'm
for
so
Soup.
stoked for that.
Yeah,
Dude, I've seen them twice already, and I'm like,
Are they good?
Every time, dude.
Yeah.
I've got a hat signed by all the band members. So guys, what I'm talking about, Set It Off. Holy shit.
I got
If
one
you
at the end
guys-
of the month that I'm going to.
Have you not heard Set It Off?
I don't know.
They're so good.
They're so good. Band from Florida. It's punk rock. It's great.
like emo punk rock.
It's
It's emo-ish.
I would consider it emo adjacent.
Yeah, that tracks.
Because, like, I would consider it emo. We were having this discussion earlier.
Yeah, we
So
were.
I think this is actually a really good discussion. So what do you consider emo, right? Because, like, for me, right, Like, if I'm talking about favorite emo songs, then
Yeah.
for me, I'm thinking like, Can You Feel My Heart? Bring Me the Horizon. But you go ahead and do you think that's emo? Is Bring Me the Horizon emo?
I mean,
I put him on the spot.
emo's subjective.
Exactly.
It really is. The definition of it.
I got my list here on the back of my water
Oh
bottle.
God, yeah, guys, I stressed out Roman. With
Yeah,
this.
it was awful. I did this
Yeah,
all
you-
day at work.
You stressed me out with it though.
What's
Let's see.
funny is I asked
You just
both
didn't
of them.
do it.
I asked both of
Both
them.
of you fuckers didn't do it.
I asked
Hey,
both of them.
it's not that I didn't want to do it. I just didn't know what to do.
So
I just didn't put
It's
effort.
usually
on that note, though, Bring Me the Horizon being emo. Do you think Avril is too?
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Most people wouldn't.
Nope.
She's more pop now.
Well, yes.
I mean now, but I'm saying old stuff. Skater Boy.
No, I mean shit. Like now, some of her music now is
It's more like
Emo-
punk rock, pop punky.
yeah. But I'd still consider it.
Okay,
emo.
Linkin Park.
They're not emo.
I don't know. I would
Well,
consider.
yeah, some of their
What?
songs. Yeah,
I would definitely consider.
they're like a hard rock.
Yeah, but definitely they sit on that emo
But
scale a little bit.
that's what
they
I'm
do,
saying,
yeah.
right? Like that's
if
the
you-
whole point. Like you're like
Emotion-
going to the
it's
edges,
like-
and you're like,
yeah.
shit.
It's usually emotional or some
another
confessional
one?
type
What
lyrics.
makes emo?
That's
It's
see, that
emotional
was,
and confessional lyrics.
you were questioning Senses Fail earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think Senses Fail is a perfect definition of emo. Not
A
perfect,
lot of emo
perfect,
songs
but, like,
have tales of loss or failed romance.
yeah.
Okay, so does country music though. Is country music emo?
Scissor.
I mean,
No, shit.
Scissor.
Anybody that's seen KC emo, you know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Why did I say country music?
but I like country music.
Why did I don't?
Okay, well, no one asked. No, I'm just kidding. God,
There's
don't break
fair.
my heart, my achy breaky heart. Okay.
There's some
Can you feel my heart?
there's
I
some
can't feel
decent
your heart.
country music, but I'm not a whole fan of it.
I don't listen to it that much anymore.
I don't almost at all, but I,
mean, listen
like
to
some songs.
older, like old.
But I
older
also-
Kenny Chesney.
I grew up with my dad only listening to country, so I was like, this sucks. I don't want
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
You know, it's funny you say that too, though, because that this is something I'm struggling with. You guys know the whole TikTok thing, right?
What TikTok thing?
Yeah.
What's dad rock now?
Fuck me.
Shit.
Guys, it makes sense for me. I'm a dad. You're a dad too.
Yeah.
You listen to dad rock, my friend.
I mean,
Do you?
then does that make things my dad used to listen to grandpa rock?
So I had this conversation. I had this conversation at work because I had made the comment that like, oh, this TikTok says Linkin Park is dad rock now.
What the fuck are they talking about? Sorry.
I mean, you're a dad.
That one came out of my opinion here.
You're a dad, and what do you listen to?
Linkin Park.
Yeah, but that would make any rock that I listen to dad rock, technically.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Yep.
That's not how that works.
if you showed like
So I listen to dad metal if I listen to one.
Yeah.
yes,
you do. Yes, that's what that means.
No.
it's what the kids
That's
are
what it
calling it.
means.
No.
It's what the kids are calling it.
I
these
listen
days.
to dad deathcore, thanks.
Dad death. Oh no.
Dad deathcore.
Dad death.
Born ashore.
So see, yeah.
No.
But, so that
Nobody's gonna say that.
But like, so here's the thing. Like, that was the whole conversation, right? Is like, so somebody originally was saying, like, at my job that dad rock was music, like rock music from specifically like the 60s to the 80s.
No. Dad rock's like 90s to early 2000s.
So see, that's
what we would have classified.
that's
as
what
dad
we classify as dad
I
rock.
suppose. But at 5 years older than you is still
So the funny
a
thing
90s
is,
baby.
yeah. And so I was confused too. But what did their dad listen to? Their dad listened to
80s rock.
older.
Yeah.
They were the youngest.
So what?
So their dad's
I mean,
old.
60s to 80s, but yeah.
So,
But-
dad rock is subjective.
It is. So do you know when that term started? Dad rock?
Huh.
Recently?
No.
No.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It started in the 80s. Children in the 80s started the term dad rock.
Well, shit.
Fuck them.
Then
So
it's-
dad rock started
Then it's
before
definitely
we were born.
Then it's definitely 60s to 80s.
It would
But
have
that
to.
I call that hair metal.
Me too. Well, I call 80s.
Or oldies.
Well,
Like 80s music
80s
is
hair metal. to
hair
me.
metal. 80s rock is hair metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Dad rock isn't actually a genre. Like hair metal is like a genre. It describes the time period, and that was that genre of music, right? Like if we're
Yeah.
talking about like if we go back to classical, there's Renaissance, there's Baroque, right?
Yeah.
Dad rock is more of a moving target,
Slang.
if you will. Yeah, it's a slang. Yeah.
Okay.
Music slang.
I mean, so
For
then
old-
technically
for old-
emo is also
Music slang.
music
I
slang.
would say
Yeah.
so.
Because
Like, I
emo
think
wasn't
so.
a genre back then when
No,
it was
no.
emo music.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just what the emo kids listened to.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they.
But
called it
here's the
emo.
thing.
Yeah.
We're elder emos now.
Definitely.
So what do emo kids now, since we're emo adults, what do emo kids listen to?
I don't know, actually.
I don't either.
That's a great question.
you see?
It's more like. Because,
you guys tell us what emo
yeah,
kids
if
now
you're
listen
an emo
to.
kid, not an emo adult, I mean, I'm not saying that emo adults can't answer this question, but if you're an emo kid, tell us what you listen
Suicide
to.
Boys.
Suicide Boys?
Fuck that.
I had someone who was it.
Bad.
Hollywood Undead. That's what they listen to. No.
No, that's all.
I highly doubt that. That's us.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I've caught a lot of younger folks, younger kiddos listening to like more trap metal,
Gross.
emo stuff. Yes. Yes, actually. Trap metal, emo type stuff.
Like the rappy,
Yeah, and that's what they.
rappy, like
that-
hard.
That's what
like
they-
Kid Brunswick.
Sure, I don't know who. See, I
Couldn't
don't.
tell you.
But
Oh, don't know who. Okay.
but like
So see, I have Apple Music, and I just tell it to like play random emo stuff, just because I want to know what Apple thinks is emo, right?
Right.
And
Okay.
it throws random shit at me that I've never heard of, and I'm like, "This is emo."
yeah,
It could be new emo.
It could be I
new
don't
aged
know.
emo.
New age. That's a weird term.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like that.
I don't either.
But I mean, it's what it is.
It's a thing, though.
It's what it is.
It's got to be.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
you're the oldest in the
I know I'm old. Don't fucking talk about it.
Yeah, it's 5 years.
I'll be 31
I mean, yeah,
in like
but-
2 months.
I'm not, obviously, like it's not
Hey,
that.
I'll be 29.
I'll be 30.
It's not that old, but my point is like,
Yeah.
you finished high school plus a year,
I'll be 31 in 3 months.
so you were able to finish high school plus a year out of high school when I was kind of going in.
I was out in 11.
Yeah, I was out in. Wait, you were out in 2011?
Yeah. I'm one of the young ones. I graduated at 17.
What the fuck?
It's true.
I graduated in 2017.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. Okay.
that's my point exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Graduated in 2013. That's crazy.
So you
I
were
didn't
a freshman
think
when
about
he was a
that.
senior.
Actually, you graduated when my sister did. I went in right after
And
you graduated.
you graduated a year before my brother.
So
That's crazy.
Dang.
yeah,
Yeah, I was 17 when I graduated. Because my birthday was like 2 weeks after
my birthday's
graduation.
December. So
Mine's May. So I graduated 2 weeks later. I turned 18.
Yep.
cool, nice.
I'm a March baby, so I'm basically
Gemini. Gemini.
Yeah.
What are some songs that we want KCene to play?
Man,
Okay. I think about this all the time.
yeah.
Because I go through music like crazy. I found one today on the way here.
Mhm.
Catastrophe by 4 Years Strong.
I don't think I've heard it.
It's a good one.
Okay.
It's an old one, but it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You know Catastrophe?
I'm pretty sure I do. You'll have to play it for me because you know how I am. So,
Yeah.
Guys, you'll learn this about me. I love music. I'm terrible with song titles and artists. You will go ahead and you will tell me.
And you'll be like, what the fuck
And I'll
is
be
this?
like, the fuck is that? And then you'll play it and I'll start singing along and I'm like, I know this shit.
You're like, yeah, this is a banger.
Yep. So
I'm going to blame it on me, like, listening to dad rock now. And because I'm a dad and stuff, I'm just old and forgetful. That's all.
So, up until a certain point in my life, I didn't think about song names or bands. As soon as I hit, like, I want to say 14, 15 years old, all about music. I had to know everything, except for the members' names. Those are the ones that I don't.
That was what I was
I don't know about.
I had a hard time with that unless I was really into a band.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like Bowling for Soup, again, I'll mention them again because that's what got me into like performing and like doing things. Was
So-
Bowling for Soup. So
Good question for everybody. What band got you into emo music?
Holy shit.
I know exactly right off the bat what it is.
Blink would be me.
Blink?
Well, just because at first I wasn't really into emo music. I listened to a lot of like early 2000s, like Nickelback and stuff like that, because my stepdad would play it all the time. I listened to 80s hair bands because my stepdad played it all the time. But every now and then there'd be like a couple Blink-182 songs, and I would,
Hell yeah.
in the mix. Or there's like Avenged Sevenfold, which is more metal, but like there was like just different stuff I was listening to. But
Yeah, would Avenged Sevenfold be considered emo?
No.
I don't think so either.
They're
but
hard rock.
Yeah.
when I started creating
Now.
an actual first set list,
I would have considered them metal back when I first heard them, but
yes,
Well,
They're hard
metal
rock
has
now.
evolved.
yeah,
yeah, it has.
yeah. When I agree with that actually.
I would say what got me into emo music, right?
What you got for us?
So my uncle listened to a bunch of Linkin Park, and anytime I rode in the car with him, I was listening to Linkin Park.
Nice.
So I would say I've got to give Linkin Park some of the credit,
Okay.
but also I had an All American Rejects CD.
Yeah.
I love All
I
American
forgot to
Rejects.
mention it. Yeah, I liked the All American.
Yeah.
They're
Rejects,
so
yeah.
good.
So like I would say
Face
those.
Fest was that made the night for me.
Dude, I was so tired by the time they went on.
I was
but
not.
I got re-energized.
Oh, yeah.
In a hurry.
They were so good.
Dude, first of all, Phase Fest this last year was fucking dope. Like, I think who was on first? Because I think I
The
missed them.
Ataris.
Yeah, I missed them.
We came in like right at the end of their set.
Yeah, I don't know if they did like a great job or anything. Like,
From what I heard, they were really good too.
okay, yeah. But then Red Jumpsuit was on.
Yes.
Oh,
And
fuck
they
yeah,
did great.
nice.
I felt like it was good. I felt like it was good.
They were good. They were definitely a little rusty, but they were good.
Yeah, I felt rusty is what you could use.
Yeah.
I felt old, but
Yeah.
yeah,
They were still really good.
they were really good. But you could tell it was like
It's been a while.
it's been a while. Yeah, they weren't jumping around or anything as much as normal. Like it looked like hey, we can still perform, we can still hang, but at the same time, we got old knees.
You got to do the work.
Yeah. So
A little bit at least.
Yeah, it was good though. And then who went on after them?
Story of the year.
Holy shit! Yes, I remember.
That-
'cause I was
I was
moshing.
not expecting them to go that hard.
It was so good. Like, dude, there was a mosh pit. There was like a circle of death. It was fucking dope.
I was not like, I don't know Story of the Year that well. I knew like 3, maybe 4 songs when I saw that they were in the lineup. I was like, all right, cool. They're going to be awesome. They were heavier than I was expecting.
And it was awesome.
They were so good. So, Story of the Year,
Yes,
fantastic.
amazing. Dashboard Confessional.
Yeah, I was going to say, what'd you think about Dashboard?
Cassie loved it because she loves Dashboard Confessional. Cassie's my wife, by the way. She loved it.
They, So, in
I
my
know
opinion,
one song by them,
I know
Which one is that?
3. Vindicated.
Vindicated.
Oh
yes.
yeah. I think that's
I
the
knew
only one
Vindicated,
too.
hands down, and one other one that I can't remember the name.
Oh, I know hands down.
Yeah,
Shoot.
we played it on Rock
okay.
Band all the
Yeah,
time. They played it.
I know two. I knew 2 of their songs, but like, I don't know. Going to a live show, I want the high energy stuff, and none of their stuff is like high energy to me.
So, I think they made a mistake on the lineup. Dashboard should have gone earlier in the night because of how soft they were.
Yeah,
And to follow up from the hardest band that was there, Story of the Year,
yeah,
they killed the energy.
the energy was like dead.
It was still a good show. They put on like a good show and it sounded great. I enjoyed it, but there was no energy at all after the hype of Story of the Year.
Yeah, you went from people jumping around and moshing to like everybody grabbed their person and just like sway back and forth.
Yeah,
and,
that's exactly what happened.
and then like half of it seemed like half the crowd went to the back where they had like blankets and stuff and just like sat down with their significant other. And then All American Rejects came on and everybody rushed back up.
They were so good.
It was so good.
I've wanted to see All American Rejects since 2010.
Jesus.
And I finally got to see them. And it was everything I could have asked for.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
more. That's awesome.
It was great.
They were so good.
Yep.
And they played the song that makes me extremely sad because it was me and one of my ex's songs.
Yeah.
Got him.
I loved it. I still love the song. I listen to it all the time. It's just every once in a while it'll hit me in the feels.
Is it Swing Swing?
No.
Okay.
It was I Wanna.
Huh. I don't think I've heard that one actually.
I wanna touch you. You wanna touch me too.
I'm okay. I might know it.
It's off of
You
the same
know
one as
that
Gives Me
one.
Hell. Or Gives You Hell. Same
Gives
album.
me hell.
Gives Me Hell.
Gives me. I mean, sometimes it does.
It's off that same album.
Okay.
Hope it gives me hell.
It does. Oh man.
Yeah. So see, like All American Rejects and Linkin Park, I gotta give it to them. But then, like, I don't know. This again goes back to what we were just talking about before of the is it emo? Like All American Rejects, I say that, and like
Absolutely, that's emo.
I agree. I have run into people who don't consider it emo, and I'm like, they're like that's not that wasn't really part
Dirty
of the
Little
emo scene.
Secret, Move Along.
Yeah,
Those are like big staples in emo back then.
yeah, I feel that way.
Yeah.
I thought so, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had that CD. It was so good.
I did too.
I played it on repeat for so long.
I had that CD, and when I had my iPod Shuffle, I
iPod Shuffle.
definitely used LimeWire, and I definitely put all of that CD onto my iPod Shuffle.
Oh, yeah.
And for those of you that remember iPod Shuffles, they didn't have screens, so you couldn't see what song was playing.
And you couldn't do anything but shuffle.
You couldn't do anything but shuffle. So it was
Which I hated because I liked listening to CDs front to back.
so and I had 2 MP3 players. So I had the iPod Shuffle.
I had an MP3.
Yeah,
I didn't have an iPod until like the ones with the screens.
Oh man.
The big old fancy ones.
Yeah.
I had iPod
Big
Shuffle.
Old fancy one.
Big old fancy ones.
I had iPod Shuffle, and then I had some Sony one that had a screen.
Yep.
Yeah. So iPod Shuffle.
Do you remember Zune?
Oh my god.
What?
Zune. Microsoft
Is a-
had an MP3 player.
Big old block.
It was called the Zune.
Maybe.
If
I saw it, I would.
It was like a big block of phone.
Looked
but
like
it
iPod
looked like an
Classic.
iPod Classic, yeah. But
Yeah.
it was Microsoft's version.
Yeah.
It was
Not great.
something.
That click wheel actually failed before iPod click wheels, and that's actually kind of an accomplishment. Sorry, Apple. But
You're not lying,
It
though.
is what it is.
it is what it is. Yeah. I wouldn't put any discography that was like meant to listen front to back on my iPod Shuffle.
I had every CD I had to listen to it front to back.
Not every CD was meant to listen to that way, though.
I don't care.
Okay.
That's what I did when I was younger.
So
Now I don't give a shit. I'll put my shit on shuffle any day.
What's the Pierce the Veil album that has Match into Water?
Dude, don't ask me that one. I don't know Pierce the Veil as well.
Oh shit.
Is it the same as Caraphernalia?
No, same as King for a Day.
That's the good one. I don't remember what it's called though.
I don't remember what it's called either. But anyway, that album was meant to listen front to back because the first song, like the
runs
end
into
of the
the
song,
second
runs
one.
into the second, which runs into the third, which runs into the fourth.
Does it actually?
Yes.
Oh, didn't know that.
So that whole album, I loved listening front to back to that album, and I could not put it on my iPod Shuffle because it would piss me off.
Yeah, because every time one of them would play, you're like, I gotta find the other one.
And so you're just hitting next, like, please God, please God. Why did I get this song again? That's the one I just listened to. I'm trying to get to the next song in the album.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was awful.
That makes sense.
It was a wreck.
So my turn.
Yep, go.
Mine. I knew my answer immediately when I asked this question. Chiodo's got me into emo music.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
I love them so much. So for the longest time, I wanted to sing like Craig. And was practicing so hard to do that. He's got such a high voice that it's not easy.
Not when you have
But
a
I
low
can do it
register
now.
like yourself.
I have a high. My range goes from here to here.
You do have a range. I'm not dissing the range. You got the range. I'm just saying your regular speaking register. I mean, like, Cole, go ahead and talk for me.
Hello.
All right, Roman talk.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm a lower. We're close, but I'm a little bit lower.
Yeah, like I know. I talk like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just if you hear Johnny, if you hear him speak,
Johnny boy.
Craig?
Craig.
You mean?
Or
Craig Owens.
Craig Allen.
Johnny Craig too, though. He's my second.
Okay,
He's my second one.
I'm sorry. If you hear either of them speak,
They're a lot higher. Yeah.
they're a lot higher than you.
Yeah.
So for you to like measure your range with theirs is insane.
I didn't
but you're
know
actually
that back
able
then.
to like do it.
To hit
So
those
good
notes.
on you.
Now, yes. Back then, I was terrible at those songs.
That's how I am with Bowling for Soup. Jarrett, his voice actually is a lot higher.
Higher than yours?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not heard him speak before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's higher than yours.
Yeah, and so that's what makes it hard to. It's not hard to hit the range, like to get it perfect sometimes. So I actually have to like
Yeah, it is a bit higher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
quite a bit. No,
Like their singing range is higher up
Oh yeah,
than you would think.
He's good. He's good. He just has a higher voice,
Man.
so it's different. It sounds different than what you're used to.
Yeah. So
But he's
Chiodo's
great.
was my singing.
Okay.
Like my goal for singing.
Okay.
And Randy from Lamb of God was my screaming inspiration.
Oh yeah, right. That makes sense.
Lamb of God's my favorite band. I love them. And the very first song I ever learned how to scream was Now You've Got Something to Die For.
We were talking about shows before that we were excited about coming up. We touched on Set It Off. I know I'm going to Taylor Acorn with Cassie.
Oh, you
got
are
my
seeing
ticket for
Taylor
that.
Acorn?
I got my ticket already.
I think we're
Do you like her?
I've heard. I just recently started listening to her.
She's good.
Like
Tickets
Tickets are cheap too. They're like $22 or something.
she got her start in country music actually.
That tracks.
Luckily for us,
She's got that sound a little bit.
Yeah. The first time I heard her, I was like, "Is this Taylor Swift?"
No, it's Taylor Acorn.
It's Taylor Acorn.
Have you ever
It's
heard
not
her
Swift.
do a cover
Acorn.
of Jamie All Over?
I don't think I have.
It might not be on. I don't know if it's on Spotify or anything, but like she did just the chorus on
Okay.
On TikTok.
I'm excited. I want to hear that.
Same thing with like Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
She did Unwell as well by Matchbox 20.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so like when I heard her do
I forgot about Matchbox.
Jamie All
yeah,
Over,
Matchbox.
That's a good one.
Like that's what like made me go.
Wait a
I want to
minute.
do that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Jamie Oliver too. Matchbox. I hardly listen to them. I think I know 3 a.m. by them, and that's it.
Do you guys know Forever the Sickest Kids?
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So they
crazy.
apparently they played a show at the mall by here.
No shit.
Oak
Yeah.
Park?
Yeah.
Forever the Sickest Kids.
Yeah. They did like one of those Hot Topic acoustic sets
Yeah.
back when they were doing those. They played a show at the mall that's right next to here.
Like around the hot topic.
Just outside a Hot Topic acoustic set.
Why
Yep.
the fuck don't they do that shit?
I wish they would. Hot
Hot
Topic
Topic
used
does-
to be awesome.
Yeah, that's another good topic. Would be like, I mean, a good topic, hot topic. So
It's a good Hot Topic.
hot topic.
They used to be great about the music scene.
Well, because that's what was the hot topic at the time.
Well, so
What about and maybe
They
there's
got-
Warped Tour?
apparently they got messed up because Hot Topic, their like ideal thing for that was popular shit.
Yeah, that's the business model.
Yeah.
Is like hot topic is
So-
always
Oh, no.
whatever's
So
popular.
it was
at the time.
just at that time it was Hot Topic was just doing like emo hardcore metal stuff like that. And people apparently like complained or something about it, and they had to include pop music and anime and all of the stuff that they have now. They were essentially forced to do that, from what I heard.
That's
It was from their like within their executives and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the whole purpose behind the company is supposed to be this. We don't want you just doing metal and emo or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to evolve with the times. And so like Hot Topic actually I went into the store like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was like
It's trash now.
It's changed even from 2 years ago.
The quality of stuff in Hot Topic has downgraded so much. I used to buy my jeans from there. Like that was the only place I would go because they would never break.
I remember that.
They wouldn't hole.
Yeah.
And I still have a pair from high school that is just now getting big holes in the knees.
You know,
The black pair that I always wear.
we were rougher on our pants then, though,
Yeah.
too.
But that's exactly what I mean. Like they used to be quality and they would last forever.
Yeah.
Now if I buy jeans from there now, they'll rip holes in it easy.
That's true.
I don't shop at Hot Topic.
I used to too much.
It makes sense not to. Right
So,
now, unfortunately,
Should we post, at least for me, old emo pictures of ourselves? Because I have one from my emo days.
I don't really.
I had no face.
Yeah.
All
My
of-
hair was here.
Hey guys, I didn't have a good camera back then. Like all of mine are like
I don't have like an
Awful.
Phones.
yes, like legitimately like Motorola Razor, bro. Like the
That's
red
why
Razor.
it's great.
Awful.
I could show you mine. I still have it.
Mine
on this
was
phone.
not the smartphone. Like, dude, mine looks like a thumbnail when I pull it up on my fucking phone because it's just. Oh, my phone's up there. Hi, guys. You're being recorded on my phone. Oh, wait, no, we're being recorded.
We're
on my
being
phone.
recorded on your
What?
phone.
I didn't say that.
Are you sleepy?
The most emo thing I have is like me with dyed hair in high school.
Hey, that
You
works.
dyed your hair? What color you dye your hair?
It was
All right.
red.
That's me.
I like that. Hell yeah, I remember that.
Dude.
Math basement.
Yeah.
It was bleach blonde. All this was bleach blonde.
I could never pull off blonde.
And I had no facial hair back then.
Dude.
No way.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed.
Like, I always shaved it because of my job.
I did too. I shaved mine after high school. I
Guys,
didn't
I'm
grow
jealous
facial
of
hair
both
in
of
high
you.
school.
I'm jealous of both of you.
My beard has actually gotten pretty thick.
I keep shaving mine because it gets itchy.
Like my women.
Although I shave like once a week, but it also grows stupid fast.
Hey guys, I don't shave.
You going on like a month now? 2?
You're like,
and a half.
you're like, go fuck yourself. Leave my beard out of this.
I have to shave like every other day if I want it to look like this. If I don't care, I'd let it go for a week.
It's crazy because like I'd be over here like, you know, like maybe it's actually starting to grow in. Like it looks like it's starting to grow in on this side. What the fuck's going on over here? Why is it just like absent? Like
It's gone.
It's half-assed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Tin Roof is awesome. Every month.
Tin Roof every month is
Every
good.
first Thursday.
Every first Thursday.
Oh yeah. If you live in Kansas City or are visiting Kansas City on a first Thursday,
Tin Roof.
Tin Roof.
That's where we will be.
KC Emo.
KCene.
Hey, best part is it's a free show, guys. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
cover
free.
at the
It's free.
door.
Come on, come on.
No cover and cheap drinks.
Yup.
Yeah, actually,
And they have food.
I was very
They do.
surprised.
They
Well,
do have
that
food.
The
the
cheap drinks.
they do a special every emo night
Well, fuck.
of cheap drinks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Usually
Yeah.
it's tequila, but
Most tequila.
it's other stuff too.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely you should go. You should go. We go.
It's-
If you
Super
don't
fun.
go, you should go.
Yeah. And if you do go, say hi to us.
We'll see you
because
there.
we'll be there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, I can
month
definitely
out.
talk about Set It Off. Like,
Dude, I'm so excited for that. Crown the Empire, Set It
oh
Off,
my fucking
and
God.
Caskets.
Caskets is the one I don't think I know. Like, you'd have to play something for me to determine
You
whether.
probably don't know them. They're one actually I think
I actually thought my vape was going off. I was like, fuck, I'm burning my coil. Hey, back to the KCene request. What do we think they should be playing? Sick Puppies, obviously.
they're a good band.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know that I'd call them emo
They're not really
necessarily,
emo at
but
all.
they're close.
I would actually like to hear some Busted songs.
Busted?
Busted. You never heard of Busted?
I have not.
Okay, so you ever heard the song Year 3000?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not by the Jonas Brothers.
No, it's not.
It's by Busted.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
heard that.
but like besides Year 3000, like some of their early, like I think like one of their earliest
I'm
songs.
sorry, I'm playing with my vape.
One of their earliest
I'm
songs
just
is
doing
like
this. Look.
"What I Go to School For," or no, "Loser Kid" featuring Simple Plan.
Mm.
That's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
"Loser Kid" by Busted featuring Simple Plan.
Do we want to move on to the last topic that we've got?
What is the last topic,
Your
Joe?
number one emo song.
Oh, I already said mine.
Yeah, you did. Shit.
But
You sent me on like a fucking goose hunt today trying to figure out my damn favorite emo song.
And then I
got
didn't even
a
look
list.
until after I got home.
like,
I got a list.
We're
You know,
probably
just read the whole list, dude.
No.
we're probably
You
gonna,
made me narrow it down. So you take this.
We're probably gonna come up with our favorite emo song of the month.
I mean, you're just trying to take my question and make it easy mode.
Yes, I am. I don't have an answer for you.
I had to work on this all day
Disappointed, Cole.
just to get an answer.
I couldn't do that.
I did that.
well,
I brought it to 8. And I had to narrow it down
Mr.
to my top.
Brightside.
Just to be difficult.
Mr. Brightside.
Okay.
Paul, that was for you.
It was.
It was for you.
So I got my 8 right here. My number one emo song of all time has to be Chiodos, because that's what got me into it. Baby, You Wouldn't Last a Minute on the Creek.
Mm.
So,
I don't have like
do you want me to read all 8 of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody who listens and watches, like, please put in the comments what your favorite is. All right, like, I would say it would be really fun for us if we have enough comments and stuff on there to be able to read some of them off and be like,
That's a good emo song.
that's a good emo song. Exactly. And be able to, like, talk about, like, I mean, if somebody else puts Mr. Brightside too, like, maybe we're like, hey, yeah, that is emo. Or maybe, you know, we'd be like Paul and we'd be like, it's not emo. I don't know.
It's emo music.
It's emo.
You know, I could rewind because earlier today you said Mr. Brightside's not emo.
Traitor.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
This guy.
I'm gonna have to zoom in on your face.
Well, shit.
I did, didn't I? Hypocrite.
Traitor.
Okay. So, you want me to go in order? Because I numbered these.
Oh,
I got my top 8 and then I numbered them.
totem pole.
Yeah. They're not in order either. So, number 2, gotta be The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What's funny is when you said that earlier,
Yeah.
I immediately was like, why wasn't that like one of the first ones that popped into my head?
Yeah.
I was
Actually,
like, I was actually
Thank your
upset
wife
with
for that
myself.
one. She's the one who said 30 Seconds to Mars. Shit, yeah, that's right. That's got to be number higher up on that list.
I was like, can you feel my heart? 100%, because like I love Bring Me the Horizon. I have never been able to see them live. If they ever come to Kansas City, I'm fucking going.
Yes. Especially such a good show that they put on now. They have so many visuals and like effects and everything all over the stage. I actually just watched a live video of their show in London today.
Man.
Boy.
So good. I want to see them again because I saw them a long time ago.
Sucking on my balls, sucking on my balls. Sucking on his balls.
That's under oath.
I know. I just.
I want to do that at karaoke.
I know. It's an intrusive thought.
I want to do that song. At
Literally
karaoke
every
so
time
bad.
randomly that will just come to my brain. Is I'll just imagine them doing that at a
All right,
show.
what's number 3? I gotta go with number 3. Sleeping with Sirens. If I'm James Dean, you're Aubrey Hepburn.
Oh my god, yes. Or If You Can't Hang. Like, honestly, for me, like,
I listened to Sleeping with Sirens before that came out, and I didn't get into that song until like way later. It's so good now, but like I didn't know it was good until years after it came out.
it was good till it was good.
Where's number 4? Family Tradition by Census Fail.
I like that.
Census Fail's good.
Census Fail is very good.
I gotta go with my girl Avril for number 5.
Oh,
Smile. That's my favorite Avril song.
Smile.
Smile. The music video where she's got green in her hair and like that really cool
Yes.
green guitar.
Yes.
Number 6 is gonna get some controversy because
Go
it's
on.
In Fear and Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Not really an emo band; they're more heavy, but they played at Warped Tour.
They did.
They were really good. I've seen them twice. They were good. Road to Hell is paved with good intentions, featuring Craig Owens, my boy.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
In Fear and Faith,
Yeah, that sounds
I told you earlier, for me, In Fear and Faith, like the first song that always pops into my head is Heavy Lies the Crown, because the piano is beautiful in that.
Yeah,
Guys,
it
if you
is.
haven't heard it, you gotta go listen. It's,
the piano in that one, and then the piano in Taste of Regret.
oh yeah.
Number 7 is another controversy one. Alisana. Last 3 letters. Dearest love, I hope this message finds you well.
Yep. Why do you think that's controversial?
Because it's Alisana. They're not. You can consider them emo. They're in that era,
Yeah.
but they're like. I'm pretty sure they have 3 vocalists. And 2 of them scream.
Yeah. So you're saying it's screamo, not emo?
Yeah.
And I guess, yeah, I mean, there is screamo versus
could.
emo, but I don't know. I
I'm
consider
being a silly goose.
a lot of that to be the same, personally.
Yeah. I do too, but most people don't.
sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, all of you guys.
Intrusive thoughts. And then my number 8 is one that most people won't know. They never got huge, but I still like the singer. He's in a new band now that's really good. A couple new bands, actually. Micro Relocate. The song is Natural Separation.
I don't know that one at all. You're going to have to show
You
me
might.
that later.
You might know it. It's an older one for sure.
Did you ever play it? Like,
Probably.
maybe. it might ring a bell.
But the problem with that one is I don't like their CD's version. I like the it's like a various artists, a whole bunch of different artists play songs on a CD. That version is the one I like more than the CD version.
Gotcha.
Because they changed it up a little bit for some reason.
You got Cemetery Weather on there?
I should. Shit. That's newer, though.
I get that.
Not like new, but it's newer than most of what people would go, oh yeah, that's the emo era. Isles and Glaciers is so good.
You know Isles and Glaciers? No?
Johnny Craig, Vic Fuentes, and Craig Owens.
One band.
And then I think the guitarist from either From First to Last or...
From First to Last, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's either that guitarist or it's the one from Taking Back Sunday.
When we go offline...
Actually, hold on. Hold that thought. Okay, one of my favorite emo songs, actually.
Not Mr. Brightside?
Like, that's good. I really like Emily from
Yeah.
That fucking song hits.
I learned that on acoustic guitar forever
I've been working
ago.
on it. I've been working on
It's
it
so good.
on the acoustic. It's on my list, yeah.
Nice.
Smiles and her laughter. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's been so long since I
Oh,
heard that too.
my God.
So
yeah.
good.
It just... Yeah, that one drives home.
From
for
First
me.
to Last is one that's like, I forget about them. But then when I hear them again, I'm like, damn, this band's good.
So that's, I guess, I guess I could pick that as like my number one-ish. I mean, I have multiple, like, but more than Mr. Bright. I actually like that more than Mr. Brightside. A little bit. Mr. Brightside's like my hype emo song.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like if I'm more hype, like I was like, oh yeah, we're in our feels, but I'm bouncing while I'm in my feels.
So my more
yeah.
As we talk about hype and then more chill, like my hype definitely is like, Can You Feel My Heart for sure.
Oh
but
yeah.
if I'm talking about like chill, I really like Remembering Sunday.
I love Remembering Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
All Time Low.
Yeah.
That was like one of the
bit.
first like emo songs I learned on acoustic guitar.
Shoot, I haven't even
What's the one
thought
that
about
what
All Time Low and
what's the band or song? Maybe it's not my weekend, but it's gonna be my.
isn't that All Time Low?
I think
All
it
Time
is.
I think
Low?
it
Weightless.
is. Yeah.
Weightless. Yeah, it is Weightless.
Weightless. Yeah.
Yeah, Weightless.
It is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure that
That's a
that was
good
the
one.
lyrics for
Yeah.
it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I like All Time Low a lot.
All Time Low is really good.
I feel like they get forgotten a lot. At least
They're
like
the boys though.
I know.
Like old emo
Manage
era, they're the
me.
boys.
I'm
Yeah.
a mess. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, anytime you ask anybody, like, their top 5 or whatever, I feel like they get forgotten. But
yeah,
like,
for sure.
All Time Low does get forgotten. I forget them. Like
I don't. I
yeah,
like them.
I like them.
it's
a
not
lot.
that I don't like. I don't know.
Have you heard the song? I don't know. Is it All Time Low that does one with Black Bear?
Huh?
Is it All Time Low that does one with Black Bear?
What's it
I
called?
think so.
Alrighty, folks. It looks like it is about that time. Remember, as always, if you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.
If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. If you can't beat